How does religion influence Latin American art? Have you ever wondered how religion shapes the vibrant world of Latin American art? The connection between faith and creativity runs deep in this region. Religion has been a major force in molding the themes and styles of artistic expression across Latin America. At the forefront is Catholicism, introduced by Spanish and Portuguese colonizers during the conquest. This influence is visible from the early colonial period to today, blending with indigenous and African cultural elements. Catholicism brought a new visual language to Latin America. Artists began to emphasize religious iconography, showcasing figures like Christ, the Virgin Mary, and various saints. Early religious art was often created by Spanish artists or under their guidance. The goal was to teach Christian beliefs to indigenous populations. This art typically reflected European styles, particularly those from the Renaissance and Baroque periods. As time passed, local artists started to incorporate indigenous symbols and techniques into their work. This fusion resulted in what is known as Indo-Christian art. It allowed native peoples to express their spirituality through Christian themes while maintaining their cultural identity. A great example of this is the Cuzco School in Peru. Here, indigenous painters learned European techniques but adapted them to fit their cultural context. Their artworks often featured bright colors and Andean motifs alongside Christian subjects. In Mexico, artists like Miguel Cabrera blended Baroque styles with local influences. Their religious paintings appealed to both European and indigenous audiences. The impact of religion also extended to sculpture, textiles, and architecture. Churches and cathedrals throughout Latin America are adorned with artworks that reflected this rich religious heritage. They often display a mix of European styles and native craftsmanship. African religious traditions have also subtly influenced Latin American art, especially in areas with significant Afro-Latin populations. This has enriched the visual and symbolic vocabulary of the region. Religion in Latin American art has served social and political purposes as well. It was a tool for colonizers to assert control and for indigenous and Afro-descendant communities to negotiate their identities and resist oppression. Religious imagery often carried layered meanings, combining official Catholic doctrine with local beliefs and practices. The integration of these elements created a distinctive artistic tradition that mirrors the complex social and cultural history of Latin America. Today, contemporary Latin American artists continue to explore religious themes in ways that reflected their cultural heritage and current experiences. The influence of religion on art in this region remains a vibrant and essential part of its identity.